be filled with runners. It is time for the Buffalo Marathon yet again.
You'll be out there, I'll be out there, a couple of our crewmates will be out there as well, and we are certainly finding some inspirational stories to tell you about this morning. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Matt Beauvais is live for us in Niagara Square this morning, finding those groups with those inspirational stories. Matt, what have you found?
Yeah, Katie, Ed, this morning, Delaware Avenue. Pretty calm, not really much going on down there, but in a couple days, you mentioned it, so many people will be running down the road, and so many of those people have inspiring stories. With us this morning, we've got Marty and Todd from Footsteps of Western New York. So what exactly is it? What's the goal? You've got about 30 people running. What does the charity do?
Team Footsteps is a group of runners that raise money for a charity called Footsteps of Western New York. Footsteps of Western New York is just a local charity that assists people living with cerebral palsy. So what we do is fund their therapies and equipment that insurance may not provide. So when it comes to physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, or a new wheelchair or an adaptive bike, when the insurance company won't cover it, Footsteps of Western New York steps in to help the family or the individual.
So some of the people running have cerebral palsy, some of them don't have cerebral palsy. Is that how it works?
Right. It's people of all different abilities. I happen to have cerebral palsy, and I'll be running. Todd also has cerebral palsy. He'll be running. But it's just people from the community that believe in what we do, family members that are dedicating their steps to those that live with CP that maybe can't run or can't run yet. So every distance.
And Todd, you mentioned you're not from Western New York, but you're running. Can you think of a better way to get out and see the city?
No, this is going to be a great time. It's to see a beautiful city so far, and it's dark still, and it's already, the architecture is really cool, so I'm looking forward to it.
There is no better way than looking around while you're running around, even though the whole time you're like, let's just get done, let's just get done. You get great views, but we're going to be with these guys all morning long. We're coming up at 5:30. We'll talk more with them. Katie, a lot of inspiring stories at the marathon this weekend. I'll send it back inside to you guys.
Absolutely. Really looking forward to meeting so many of these people along the way, too.
We've actually got an inspirational story coming up in our next hour and a half